Welcome back, YouTube. My name's Celticor, and before this video starts, I just wanted to say two things. The first one is that I'm sorry. Yes, I know. I said I was gonna make a gameplay video or a let's play or something like that, and I did. Honestly, I did, and I made it off of Far Cry 4. And it was like a 20-minute video, and I did all the editing, and for some dumb reason my little tiny brain couldn't process that it was delayed, so I did this thing I always do where I just watch it before I think everyone does that, but I just watched it before I uploaded it, and it was delayed, so I'd be like, I'd be like, okay, let's go. And then, like, 10 seconds later, I'd, like, press start. And so, 10 seconds later, and then I'd press start. And so, yeah. And then, the second thing is that, in this video, or in this series that I'm making, it's, as you can tell, it's gonna be called something like YouTube Photoshop, or how to do Photoshop YouTube, or something like that. And in this one, I'm just going to make it about the interface and how to zoom in and crop and use tools and change the color on pictures and stuff. But in the upcoming ones, I'll be slowly teaching you how to make thumbnails, how to make a banner for your channel, how to make your logo if you're just starting, how to make all sorts of that stuff. So yeah, hope you enjoy, and see you after the intro.
Everything changes.
Okay guys, so once you turn on your computer, which I hope all of you should, you will want to go to Photoshop, which, oh, and also, before I actually start, Photoshop does cost $10.99 a month, I think, or like $100 if you just want to buy it in total, and have it forever and not do a monthly payment. So yeah, since we got that out of the way, you're gonna want to open it, and this will probably show up if you have it, like if you're going on it now, like soon, or cause like I think the old kind wasn't like this. It just show like it instantly pull you up on a page, but you'll want to press new, and then it will pull up a thing like this. But so you'll want to choose pixels because that's just easier to understand, like 1920 and 1080, or like 720 and 480 and stuff like that. Inches is like if you're trying to print something and you need the inches of like a piece of paper, you know, and you need to know how to do that. Oh yeah, all those are except for picas. I don't even know what that is, but if y'all do, then y'all can use that if you feel comfortable with that. But I'm doing 1920 and 1080 because that's what most pictures are. Resolution, I don't ever mess with that. I just keep it at 300. Keep it on pixels and inches. Orientation, like that or that, obviously. And artboards. I don't know what that is. I don't think you will need it because I never have. Keep it on RGB color. I don't know why, but that's what everyone does, and no one really changes with that. 16-bit is good, I guess. Honestly, I don't know what that does either. But okay. Background, it can be white, black, and then if you click on this, you can choose one, which I don't ever do. But or transparent, I'd do white just for now, but it doesn't really matter because you can change it afterwards. So after you press that, you'll come across a screen like this, and so you'll wanna so yeah, you can open up and hold up. You can import any pictures that you were doing, or not that you were doing, that you were doing. Oh my gosh! Not that you were doing, that you have downloaded. But okay, I'm just gonna import my picture. I mean my logo. Okay, sorry to interrupt your thing, but see there you freaking. Should I start cutting out my stutters? I don't know, and I don't feel like asking for it in the comments. Or actually, I do. So yeah, comment if I should cut them out. If you're mean, I'll put my hand through the computer and smack your little butt. So yeah, back to the video. So then you'll see how your white background is gone, and that's because you opened it in like a new tab. So these are like your new tabs. So if you want to get around that, I'm just gonna exit that out. Okay, so to get around it, you're gonna have to go to File, and then instead of doing open, you all go down to Place Embedded, and then you do your little thing again, and then it'll come up here, which my thing is small, so I'll have to like fit it to the picture. But you see, since mine's like supposed to be a square, yummy. Since mine's supposed to be a square, it'll be all weird and stretched out. So that's how you get your thing in on top of your like lay already, is to go to File and do Place Embedded. And to actually to place it, you press this little check mark up here, or if for whatever reason that's not up there, you right click and press place, and then it's there. And then you can move it and drag it and stuff like that. So yeah, you have all these tools. So you have a selection tool, so you can cut, copy, multiply, I guess, like anything like that. And let's see, you can do edit and cut it, and that's just a white screen, and now it's like, now it's not anything, you know. And you also have a lasso that you can just like draw the area that you want to be cut out, and then you can go to edit and paste, and then it'll go that back. Honestly, I don't know why I just did that, but yeah. And then if you left click these, it'll pull up alternatives. So on lasso, you can do polygonal, so which is like how you click and there's different vertices. This is how most people like cut out people's faces, you know. So, and if you like can't exit off and you're like trying to click stuff and it's still doing it, just press escape and then it's gone. So here's like drawing thing. So you draw what you want, you know. I know it's not it
If we turn against each other based on divisions of race or religion, okey doke, if we fall for just because
it's probably super confusing on this because there's like nothing to draw on, but it's just like a paint tool but with like outlining. And then cropping is that you can make the image bigger or smaller or anything like that. So if I like do it like this, it'll just and then and there's also these things up here. So if you do that, it'll undo it. Or if you just do that again, if you press the check mark, it'll let's like act on your decision, I guess, and then it'll do this. So if you crop, like crap, I do crop little thing. If you crop, it'll add anything or cut anything. Like it's not like if you do this, it'll stretch my delta cord thing out. It'll just make some white outline. Or for example, let's do it this way. Let's just show you. And then now it's just white because I like cropped the other thing out. But if I go back, now it's gone. So now you've lost your picture, which is not good. So try to not to ever do that. And also, because I realized this, if you hold Alt and then you scroll out, you can zoom in and out by scrolling in. Also, let's see, let's put my little thing back in there. Actually, let's do my old banner. That didn't work. See, on this, it's the wrong size for YouTube because this is my old one. Honestly, I still think that's the wrong size, but that's more or less a banner. And so, but back to this. There's this thing where you click on it, and it'll automatically like bring that color onto here, so you can paint with it or anything like that. Then this I don't think you have to worry about this. Like it's just like a weird like paint tool, but it like goes away if you unclick, you know. So I don't really know what that is. So anyways, I don't think you'll have to worry about that since I'm doing a tutorial for YouTube and stuff. So I don't think you'll have to worry about that. Paint. This is like kinda important. I don't think anyone will use this that much on like a banner or anything, or like a thumbnail. But yeah, there's paint. I guess if you're trying to do like a cool little like blur thing, you know, like it'll kinda do that to it, and that would be kinda cool. Other than that, I don't think you'll ever be using the paint tool. What's this? Honestly, stamp. Don't even. Oh, what? Oh, okay, good. Stamp. Don't have to worry about. Eraser. For paint stuff, it just like completely erases everything. Like it just makes it white. So like, yeah. Let's see. The gradient tool. Okay. Oh, okay. So that will like pick up on colors somehow and make it a gradient, which is not good. So you hold Control and press Z, and it'll go back. Honestly, I don't ever use the gradient because it does not make sense to me. Cause see, and now it's like more blue than white. I don't know. That's just what Photoshop is. And then there's blur. I do like blur because on some things it's kind of cool to have like your words like blurred. You see how my words are like being blurred now? I like it in some cases. I think it puts like a cool effect if you do it right. And not like I'm doing it right now. But yeah, that's your blur tool. Magnifier. Wait, hold up. This ain't no magnifier. Dodge. What? Okay. So, this thing makes your stuff lighter. Because if you zoom in super close to where it's like almost terrible, you just like click it a bunch. It gets super light. And it's just a weird. See, I did this before while I was trying to figure out what the heck this was. So yeah, that's just like a lightning tool, I guess. I don't really know if I'm being honest with y'all. And then like, oh, it like grows it. See how the pixels are like growing? Well, okay. I don't know. I don't know. It's, I guess, it could be handy in some cases. Oh yeah, 'cause see I thought pixelated right there. That's kind of weird. Anyways, this is like, if any of y'all have done paint, you'll know about this, because it's like a weird like curve mark, and you drag and it makes curves like perfect edges and stuff. I'll probably, once again, I don't ever think you'll have to use that. This is a text box. Also, oh, you might have to use this. Actually, yeah, if you're making thumbnails or anything, you'll probably use this a lot. Yeah, but it's weird, honestly. I don't ever do this, but I've never done it, you know, like that. Okay, I probably would use this, but I've never found myself using it, not yet. This little click, it's just like the average mouse. If you're not trying to do any other tools, it's just like a mouse, like as if you're on the internet. This is a rectangle tool. It just like makes it any oh, okay, you see how that's my color? It just makes a certain rectangle, excuse me, but this just makes a certain rectangle, certain color. This is how you pan. You press this little mouse and you pan. So you don't have to use this little scroll things down there. So yeah, you can just drag around. And then this is how you zoom in. So like there's always a way to do it without what's it called? Without your little shortcuts. But I just like using the shortcuts because it's more easier. So yeah. Anyways, if you're out here, I don't know why, but let's say you're just like scrolling your thing so much, see if you can get it like to disappear, and then you're like, crap, something weird happened or something. I don't know. Just press fit the screen and it'll come up. Or if you press fill screen, it'll make it to where none of the screen is being, you know, like used. You see how it makes it look like a shadow? I think I might start using that. Anyways, so yeah, guys, this was this was a video on how you can use the basic tools of Photoshop to get your like mind ready to start making thumbnails, custom banners, logos like I did, even though I didn't make my logo. That's a long story. And yeah, so if you do enjoy and you want to see more on how to do thumbnails or how to do banners, please hit that like button. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you next time, and peace.